Goodness gracious, great balls of healing. Our prayers were answered for an evil healer, and Moira is now on the scene. She has some wonderful connections to the existing cast and helps illuminate some lore for us, so let's dive in. Moira Deorain, I'm just gonna call her Moira. I have no idea how to pronounce that, you guys. Is a genetic researcher hailing from Ireland, whose goals appear to be the research and advancement of science for its own sake. Morals and restraint are for the weak. In order to get results, you have to be a bit flexible with your methodology and your morality. She first rose to prominence by publishing a paper about altering DNA at the cellular level, but was quickly shunned by the community, who compared her desire of advancement for advancement's sake to the problems that led to the Omnic Crisis. No sense in pursuing something just to have it turn around and kill us, they said. Also, they couldn't reproduce her results, which is a big no-no when it comes to lab experiments. But she wasn't totally out of luck. She was hired by Overwatch's Black Ops division, Blackwatch. It's stated by Michael Chu, lead writer for Overwatch, that Moira was helping Reaper with his molecular degeneration that was already occurring and helped him weaponize it. She was more than happy to experiment on people, create weapons and technology, and support Blackwatch in any way they wanted, so long as they continued funding her research. It seems she wasn't against experimenting on herself either, given her gaunt arm. However, thanks to what has been referred to as the Venice incident, Moira's activities were discovered and she was disavowed by the organization. This ended up being one of a long line of incidents that would lead to Overwatch disbanding and Moira out of a job. A woman of her talents wouldn't stay unemployed for long. Publicly, she joined the city of Oasis and became their Minister of Genetics. Their goals of scientific progress without restraint suited her just fine. But in reality, she had found a much more eager employer in the form of Talon. Reaper was already familiar with her work and gladly put her on the payroll, making sure the terrorist organization had everything it needed. She even had a seat on the inner council alongside him and Doomfist. Their shared ideology of the evolution of humanity made them excellent partners. Outside of established lore, there are some interesting connections that are implied. In her patch, a new spray was released for Mercy that matches up with one of Moira's. This may imply a scientific devil versus angel rivalry that may have sparked between them. However, given the secrecy around Moira's role in Blackwatch, it's possible they never met. Moira also has two interactions that shed some light. McCree tells her that he thought hiring her was a mistake, and Moira asks Widowmaker how she feels, to which she responds, "I don't feel. That's the point, isn't it?" It's possible that Moira might be the one responsible for the experiments that created Widowmaker. Also that McCree doesn't like her. That part was obvious. Now that the shadowy healer has stepped out into the fray, we're seeing Talon come together much more as a coherent organization rather than just the bumbling duo of Reaper and Widowmaker. Unfortunately, this lore drop doesn't really show any wins or losses for Talon, so I'm afraid their win rate still stands at 3 wins to 5 losses. 60%, just above average. Don't strain yourself or anything, guys, you might get our hopes up. Thank you for watching The Frost Fables. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons, and take care, everybody.